All right, so the first thing we did this morning, we drank some beers. Got real shitty and decided to cut a hole. Metal shavings, put a center. First hole, not good because it lined up right on the rib. Move the hole over. So now the line's up here. Nice even cutting surface. Little punch, little tape measure, you know, custom artifacts. Fan. Ooh, very exciting. Ooh, insulation. It's not that exciting. It's rock wool. There's so many different kinds to say to get, you know, everybody says something different. That stuff won't get all kinds of fiberglass in me, so I chose that stuff. Got the center hole, 4 holes. I probably fucked up and should have got these a little closer, but that's all right. Yeah. Pro tip number 1, put on safety glasses, stupid. Go ching, 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 all up in your eye holes. Whoa. So yeah, it cuts like butter. It's really neat. Metal blade. I put the setting on 1, you know, because the blade picks up and pulls out. With wood, you really want to grind out, but with metal, not so much. I have no idea what the fuck that setting's for. Yeah, get a file it down, and then get some body paint and paint it up so we don't get any rust. So
the metal clips facing the sides of the vehicle.
The metal clips facing the sides of the vehicles. The metal clips on the Maxxair fan, Maxi fan. I don't know, Maxi pad, whatever. Putty. 3 layers. This is where the outside of the fan's gonna go, this edge here. Screw all the holes, and then we'll just kill it with the sticky stuff. Dicor. Dicor. Instead of, what was the other stuff we were gonna get? Instead of the putty?
Oh, the butyl.
Butyl tape.
Oh yeah, the butyl tape. That's too unforgiving. Too unforgiving.
Yeah, butyl tape's very sticky. The guy at the store said go with the putty. It molds better. The butyl tape's like bubble gum. You got to freeze it first. He says it was a lot of work, so we're going with this. This is surprisingly easy. I was really concerned about cutting holes in the van, like any normal person would be, unless they were like super rich. But it's pretty easy. So I'm gonna drop this bitch on right here, right? And we cut the hole a little bit bigger, and I'm glad we did because it doesn't really, I mean, you would hate to have to get the grinder out, right? I don't know if anybody's ever used a metal grinder, like a 4-inch side grinder, but they're a bitch to use. So that's it. We'll drill some holes, screw it down, lock it in place, and it's gonna be magical. Hit the button. Look at that.
Hear it?
Yeah, it's
Sucking it out.
now it's sucking it out.
Is it blowing or sucking? No, it's sucking.
It's sucking air out. Light a cigarette. It's gonna take off on us. Oh, that's real nice. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. Hoping if this works,
shut it off so you don't kill the battery.
Exactly. If you leave it on, this is it's an inductive amp probe.
Everybody should have one of these inside their junk drawer at the house.
16.2 millivolts. Let me have it over here. Okay.
What's the difference between millivolt and a volt?
66.3 millivolts. It turns the inductive amp cleaner. So each each millivolt is 100 milliamps, which is
So that's
so
6,600 milliamps.
6,600 milliamps. So that's 6.6 amps.
6.6 amps.
Yeah, turn it up.
Is what is pulling on low.
Yeah.
And then we're going to turn it up. Oh,
1 millivolt is 100 milliamps. So that would be 80. So say, let's call it 90 millivolts times 100. 9,000 milliamps.
divided by 2, carry the 6. So how many amps does it pull? 9 amps?
That seems like a lot.
Is that a lot? Should we get a calculator?
Call it a 10 amp draw.
10 amp draw,
We'll have a
200.
200 amp hour battery.
I could run the fan for 20 hours. Alright. We're not going to overheat. This is good. Should we get a calculator?